Today, I'm in the New Forest. I've come here specifically to take photos of horses and anything else interesting that I can find.
Yeah, I just took the wrong turn off the main road, so I've come up and turned around.
Where are you supposed to be going?
Not a great start.
Eventually I made it to where I was supposed to be going, down this lovely road with trees either side, and look what I see on approach to my car park. 3 lovely horses. I'd come to the right place. I've just driven from Gore, I think it's called, to a place that I believe is called Bolderwood. I'm just parking now. I was going to go further up into this bit of woodland here, but I saw some horses, so I thought I'd get out here, see what we can see. That's where the horses were. If I were a horse, I'd go through here, so let's try it. Right, I'm just walking randomly. There's no set destination. I'm just staying vaguely on the road. The road's on my right hand side there. I've pinned my location on my map so I can find the car again. Just trying to get out into the wilderness a little bit while staying fairly close to the road. I'm not following paths, I'm just walking. Just walked over some horse poo, so I'm going in the right direction. I'm not here specifically for horses. I want to just take some photos of the New Forest and just wildlife. I don't actually know how much they hang around in the trees, but I've seen a fair few in the woodlands so far since we arrived yesterday. There's lots of ferns, lots of trees. Thank you, Ray Mears. I was in a lovely little area, no one about, but it was very marshy. That's what I'm pointing at there. The floor was very muddy and I'd forgotten my boots, so it ruined my Reeboks really. Not to worry though, because some of this marshy ground was dug up by what can only be horse hooves. So I was on the right tracks, the horses were nearby. Walking along, I could see just behind a tree the swoosh of a horse's tail. There it is in the middle. That's the horse. I'm going to go up to this log just over here, just get my camera out, see if I can photograph it. Just quickly, the plan is to photograph these horses and anything else interesting I find with this camera here, a Sony a6000. I'm using a Sigma 18-35 1.8 lens. It has an EF mount which usually attaches to Canon cameras, so I've got a Metabones EF to E mount adapter to put on the camera so I can use the lens with it. Back to the horse. Right, I'm sat here on a log. There is a horse behind me, about 50 meters away. It's cool, it's got one horse by itself. Just gonna mute myself here to say I was wrong. There was more than one horse. Change of plan. Got the camera out, still on the log, turn around, start taking photos. I realized right next to the horse was a little baby horse, so it's a mum with a baby. So I took a couple of snaps that I'll show you now. Not very good photos, but you can just about make out that right there is a little baby horse. Now I'm heading back off in the opposite direction. I'm going to rejoin the road, walk along, back at the road now. We're at Barrow Moor. Bit of an open space, so I'll go this way. It's like Jurassic Park down here. Here we've got a little stream. Kind of, like a marshy stream. I can hear water and I can hear lots of insects. Oh, there we go. Oh, horse poo. Nice. Just heard a horse shout neigh in this general direction. So I'm going to go over and see what I can see. It's also back where the car is, so I think I'm going to call it a day in these little bit of woods here. We're back where we began and I can see the original horses. It looks like they're walking towards my car as well. 3 of them. Don't know what they're up to. Just sort of eating. See, there's my car. It's like they were waiting for me. There we go. This is what we came here for, ladies and gentlemen. Some horses. And we got them. Just gone back to the car to get my long lens to take photos of these horses while they're stood there so I can stand far away and get some nice close-ups. I realise I've left the lens in the house, so the closest I can get is 35mm. What a fool. Oh well. I found what I came here for, so it was time just to get any old photos I could. Horses, 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 horses. Horses. Horses, horses. That's as close as I'm getting to a big horse that's staring at me. Some advice to anybody that's recording themselves taking photos of horses. Don't balance your iPhone on the top of a car. Oh no! My phone! We're off and we move on to the next location. Where is it? Don't know.
Although I didn't specifically know the next location, I had in mind that I wanted to go to a more open area away from the woods. A more sort of heathland area that the New Forest is known for. So I drove back the way I came, around about 10 minutes, until I came to this little car park on the edge of some heath.
Right, we've made it to another car park. This one's next to some open heathland, stuff like that. Just gonna have a look around. Here we are, people. Right out in the open. This is exactly where I wanted to be. Walking through the heath. It's nice purple flowers. I don't know anything about nature, really, so I don't actually know what these flowers are. They all look nice. This whole area is nice and purple. Hardly anyone about. I just walked past some dog walkers. There's a few people knocking around in the car park, but it's pretty quiet for the start of August. I think 7th of August is it, but we've had nothing but rain in England for the last month. We completely missed the heat wave that was happening in Europe this summer, 2023, and well, the plants all look good, but there's no one out and about at all. Cute little house down there. Right, sky's looking quite nice. I've got enough sunlight left. I think I'm going to just take some photos and then get out of here.
This bee is definitely my photo of the day. I wasn't too happy with any of the landscape shots I got, but this bee I thought was great. Turns out I'm quite good at the close-up stuff, not so good at the landscape stuff. Could do with improving that.
Just walked down there, got some photos of a bee, little house, a couple of landscape shots. That's it. Back to the car now, back to the house, cup of coffee. I'm not a photographer, do videography. Photography, for me, is a very new skill, and this A6000, I haven't actually used it very much. I've had it for a couple of years now, but I haven't used that much. So I'm using this time in the New Forest to brush up on my photography skills. So hopefully during my time on this channel, you'll see the skills improve. But I hope you enjoy what I've captured today. The duality of the New Forest horse. Free horse, not free horse. Free horse, not free horse. Poor guys.
And with that, it was time to turn the engine on and head off home. My day out was done, but my trip to the New Forest isn't. I will be making more videos on the New Forest during my time here, so if you are new to the channel, make sure you've liked the video and make sure you're subscribed so you can see future videos. See you next time.